Hey you guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video we are doing my nails and we're doing a summer floral design. It is so cute.
I'm always doing the most, finish my cup and reload. Let it swing right back, let it swing right back.
Okay, so how is everybody doing after Easter weekend, having a few days off with the fam? Hopefully you've chilled, wound down, and you are back at it for another, well, forever. There's no escape. Anyway, I hope everyone's doing fabulous. Welcome back to another video. We are going to start off with the easy tips. You guys know this is one of my favorite nail tips to use, especially when doing a long coffin, because the shape is basically already there. We just have to snip off the edge. They are super thin, flexible, and I have never had an issue with these tips. Even if you want to do like a short tapered square, they are bomb. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead, I'm applying those to my nails, and then we're gonna go ahead and trim them down. And I am snipping off the tiniest little bit off the end of these tips because I still wanted to keep the length. I didn't want to shorten them too much just because I feel like longer designs are definitely my thing, although cute short designs coming up for those that want them too. And yeah, I'm excited for the subscriber draw my nails. So if you haven't entered that and submitted your nail design, just one single nail, you can submit as many as you like. Definitely go ahead and do that. I'll leave it in the description and it's posted on my community tab as well. So yeah, I'll be choosing from those soon and recreating your nail looks. I'm really excited for that. So let's run through some of the colours that I'm going to be using in this set. So we've chosen neon yellow. I'm also using neon pink. Then from my prismatic collection, which is a glow in the dark collection, I'm going to be using prismatic and kaleidoscope. So I'm going to be mashing up all of those colours along with the soft white on this set, and the outcome is absolutely gorgeous. I love how it turned out. The soft white was just a different take on using a core cover like nude or pink, but you could definitely swap it out and choose one of those if that is something that you'd prefer. But this is how the colour palette looks together, and ooh, I was like, yes. This was before I got any product applied, and I was just like, oh my gosh, get me the sunshine, get me a pool, and let me just chill, because these nails deserve to be on a beach somewhere. So of course we're coming in with our soft white first, because she's going to be the cuticle area on this nail. And as always guys, I'm leaving everything in real time. If you want to put your finger on the screen, I'm sure you can fast forward it or skip through. Whatever it is that you need to do, that is absolutely fine. I will also upload the short version of this if you're not into long form content. So yeah, we've got both versions on the channel and you can enjoy in whatever which way you like. So I'm making sure that I'm sealing in that cuticle area, and I just pulled that product about halfway down the nail, and then after that we're going to come in with the colour powders and glitter powders that we selected. So we're starting off with prismatic, then we're going to come in with the coloured powders, which are the neon yellow and neon pink, and then we are going to add kaleidoscope on there. I just wanted this to be like a colour melting tip, so I'm not marbling them as such because we're not like swirling them between, we're just placing them on the tip and allowing them to kind of merge and seep into one another without truly manipulating the product. So we're working nice and wet because we want this portion of the nail to be thin. We will be coming in with Nail Make Crystal Clear and encapsulating the entire design, so that is why we want to work thinly, because that is all this part is for, design purposes only. So now we're going to move on to that middle finger, and we are working with the soft white. It's absolutely gorgeous, it applies beautifully, and I love the colour. It is basically a milky white. It does have pink undertones, although you can't really see on this one, but they are definitely there. It is beautiful to ombre with cover powders. I will do a full set of like baby boomer ombre nails, I think, with some gold detailing. I've got an idea in mind and I want to share it with you guys. So that will be coming up in a future video. So yeah, I'm just working with the belly of my brush and we are patting that product into position, making sure to bring it in on them side walls. And then I'm going to come in with another bead just to conceal that nail bed area. And then I'm allowing it to flow. And then with the tip of my brush, we are blending that product into the existing bead that we already applied. Again, I'm working nice and thin with this because I am going to be coming in and encapsulating the entire nail with clear acrylic since I'm adding glitters over the top. Now that I've finished applying soft white, I'm coming in with my neon yellow and I'm just applying that where the soft white finishes and I'm going to blend it down. Then we're coming in with neon pink, and this again was just a mashup of the colours to create like a watercolory kind of effect. Nothing really specific, just very like dreamy and whimsical and quite abstract. So yeah, I love how it turned out once I put that blue kaleidoscope acrylic at the cuticle and blended it down. It looked so good and the glow on these nails was insane. I actually didn't get a video of them glowing, but I will try and insert one. If not, I do apologise. They are blooming stunning. I'm coming in with Prismatic and I'm just using 2 beads of this to fill the entire nail. I didn't add my clear base on this set, you guys. Since it is a pop-off set, I literally just went in with my design. Just in case anyone wasn't aware of that. Normally, if this was a set that I was going to be wearing, I would have a clear base down, the nails would be pre-buffed, and then I'd be ready to come in with my design. But yeah, I'm working that bead down the nail, making sure to level it out using the belly of my brush, taking it all the way down to that free edge, and then I'm going to come in with another bead at the cuticle area, pushing it back in towards the center of the nail. Then if you watch, we are pushing it back up the nail towards that cuticle, and as we are applying this product, we are making sure that constantly our brush is the barrier between the product and the skin and the cuticle area. We never ever want any product going out of that area and touching the skin, so it's important that we're working really cleanly and really specifically and in that tight zone. And I just had to share with you here the trials that I'm having whilst filming. Lottie wanted to touch my nails because they were still sparkly and pretty, but she couldn't touch the pink one because it was still wet. I didn't mind pressing the others, but look how sneaky she is. Oh, trying to get that pink one, honestly. Okay, now I'm coming in and we are on the pinky nail. So this is going to be the same as the pointer. The only difference will be is that the direction of the design is going to be in the opposite way, so it's not exactly the same. So I'm starting off with that soft white at the cuticle, pressing it up ever so slightly. I did actually start off with this bead a little too dry, so I kind of just left it there and thought, you know what, we're just going to add another bead there. It is what it is. Sometimes that happens, but as long as you can get the product into position, it's not an issue whatsoever. So yeah, I just flattened out what I had and came in with another bead towards that cuticle, made sure that everything was smooth and flush, and then it's not going to cause me any issues. And if you didn't already subscribe, guys, I would love if you could hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and also leave me a comment down below. I do upload videos every single week so you guys can enjoy and tune into full long form content, which I'm so excited for because it is what I absolutely love filming for you guys, and you guys appreciate it too, so I love that for us as a nail community. It just makes my heart so happy. So I'm coming in with Prismatic, Neon Yellow, then we're adding some of the Kaleidoscope and Neon Pink to this nail. Again, like I said, we're just doing it in the opposite way, like direction, diagonally. So it's going away towards the outer edge of the fingernail. And yeah, it just looked beautiful. I did go ahead and do the thumb off camera because I filmed that for a short. So I did Prismatic and Kaleidoscope ombre, and you guys, oh, the actual visuals of that was stunning. I will show it you in just a sec, but yeah, I love how it turned out. And you could even do a full set of the Prismatic collection kind of melting into one another and then add any art on the top and it would look so good. But yeah, I'm adding on my soft white of the cuticle, pulling that product down and blending it in using the belly of my brush. So this is how the set is looking at the minute, you guys, and I just thought, I was having a look and I'm like, what can I do to these that are just going to amp it up and make it even more bomb? And I was like, you know what, unicorn film, I've not used them for so long and I used to absolutely love encapsulating these in my nails. So I opted for the 10-piece set and I've chosen this one from the set. It's kind of like an iridescent and it throws like purples, golds, pinks, it depends what kind of light it's in, but I loved how it looked over the top of these colours. So I just snipped off a little bit, cut them into fine little snippets, and then I'm encapsulating them into the nail. And all you're doing with this is just having like a little small bead of clear acrylic on your brush, washing it onto the nail so it like adds a little bit of a layer, so you're not building up any thickness, but it just kind of re-wets that nail and makes it tacky. Then pick up the small pieces of that unicorn film, place them on the nail and lay them out where you want. You do need to work in a timely manner so that you manage to stick the product in there, but you do get plenty of time, and if it does set in the meantime, just add a little bit more acrylic, wash it on the nail and you're good to go. You can add more pieces, but this just looks so freaking good. I love doing it and I'm definitely going to be doing it so much more. So I added some to the rest of the nails and this is how it turned out. I think it looks so good over that soft white and the mix of the colours. What do you guys think? Do you like this look? And are you going to try it out? If you do, please tag me. I would love to see how your looks turn out as well. I am on Instagram at Ninja Nail Fairy, and you can also tag me here and post your looks to our Ninja Nail Fairy online community. So literally if you post in the community, it means that I can see exactly what you've posted. It's a bit like our own private personal Ninja Nail Squad chat. So yeah, upload your designs because I'd love to see them. So I'm encapsulating all of the nails in Nailmate Crystal Clear Acrylic, building up the strength, structure and apex, and then once I've done that I will be going ahead filing them and we can come in and add our 3D designs. When I'm capping in clear, I generally work with 2 to 3 beads depending on the length of the nail. Although peep there exactly what I've gone wrong with, that little bit of acrylic stuck in my brush. I'm going to do another video on how I got that out because I noticed it and I was like, oh my god. So yeah, you've got to act quickly and resolve that and don't leave it in there. So like I said, I did film an extra video for that, so that will be up on my channel. And yeah, we're going to cap this thumb and then add our 3D flowers. I'm coming in with my super gloss. This is the gel top coat, and I'm adding that to all of the nails. Since I'm adding 3D elements, I do generally like to put those over the top of a finished nail rather than trying to top coat around them, depending on what I'm doing. But yeah, this is my preferred method. So I'm getting that on all of the nails, curing them in the light for a full 60 seconds, and then we will move on to those 3D elements for this design that really just set the mood and made them really pop. They looked so good, you guys. Seriously, so good. Okay, so I'm using the number 5 3D brush. This is available from my website, so if you want to grab it and you've been looking for a 3D brush, this is the one. It is so precise, and I do have it in a 5 and also a 2 as well. So the powders that I'm using for this 3D elements are my duo marble powders, which mean they have like a light and dark tone in there, so you don't need to double dip them into like a white afterwards, which gives that like two-tone effect, which is what I love about these, especially for 3D. So this one is grape pop, then I have medjool, which is the coral colour, and then sour apple, which is the green. So I'm popping my petals on there, pressing them out to make the petal shapes, and then going ahead and adding our leaves. I do have a full online masterclass if you want to learn more in depth on 3D flowers and learn my techniques. I will leave that linked in the description so you can check it out if you want to. I'm just going ahead, filling up that nail, adding some more flower petals, some leaves, and making sure that I'm pressing out the petals as well so that it fills out the flower properly. Once I've done that, I am going to come in and add some crystals into the nail, and it was a no-brainer. I'm adding yellow because I really wanted to pick up the yellow from the rest of the nails and add it onto these 3D flower nails. So I'm working with my brush, with the point of the brush, to control that product and move it exactly where I want it. And the number 5 brush makes it super easy to do that because it's so precise. And this one's really old, you guys, as well, so even with like a long time use and a lot of use, it still stays in its precise point, which is just amazing. And quality really does matter when it comes to brushes in helping you do the right job. Once I finished up adding the crystals, I cured them in the light for 60 seconds, and then I'm adding my cuticle oil. I'm choosing bubblegum. This is the new scent / new version bubblegum scent. It is absolutely delicious, you guys. It is so scrumptious, and oh, if you haven't tried it, you definitely should. I'm applying that to all of the nails around that cuticle, and then I'm going to be blending it in. I suppose I am rubbing it in, and then I'll show you guys the final results. They are so happy, fun and summery. Like, these nails are just so good. Look at them. I didn't get many final shots, I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know what's going on here. But yeah, this is the final look. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, give the video a thumbs up, and as always, please remember that you are bomb.com, lit as fuck, and don't ever let anybody tell you any different, because you've got this and I love you. Mwah. Bye.